Hello YouTubers, we've got two glasses here. One from the dishwasher before, I got from the back of the cupboard. That's what it was doing, is making basically a limescale kind of deposit. We've got a hard water area, and this is post the adjustment, and it's a completely different thing. You can see it's clean, they're all cleaned, all the glasses. The glass cupboard is sparkling. So if your glass cupboard looks a bit like this, where the glasses are a bit dull, you think, it's actually the dishwasher or the soap is attacking the glass. It's not, it's a limescale deposit, okay? Now I look after probably 7 or 8 dishwashers, and because I need the heating elements, I've tooled them up so that I don't have to pay these ridiculous prices to buy complete things like this. You've seen this on the channel before, where you have to buy the whole thing rather than just being able to get the steel element, which I can supply. But I've noticed that whenever they're blown up, you can look in there, you can see that heating element is scaled up. See the scale on there? That's the actual bar of the, that should be shiny stainless steel. And yeah, it's they're furred up, and I'm thinking, well, it's got water softener in it, it's supposed to soften the water, and so on and so on. Okay, I'm going to tell you what it is in a minute, because it could cost you dearly, because these pumps aren't cheap. And then Bosch, Neff and Siemens have all gone onto this integrated pump, which has got a pump which you know have to buy when the heating element goes and throw away. Oh, it's perfectly good. All this plastic housing, and inside they look like that. You probably recognise them there. They go together something like that. Okay, that's what they look like when they're put together. And inside are these heating elements. They're called thick film heating elements. You can see this one has scorched and burnt out along there. Now I advise you, if you've got a dishwasher, I've discovered what the problem is. And if you look inside here, this is at the bottom. This is at the bottom, so this is the bottom of the pump, and stuff has built up there, and detritus had built up on top of the lime scale, which shouldn't be there, and burnt the element out. Okay, now I've just drawn this element up to get some made, because I'm not paying 80 or 90 or 100 quid a pump. I refuse, when you can just take them apart and pop the element out. So I've just drawn that up and asked someone to make me some. But my warning to you is, if you want to save money and your cups are coming out looking like this, is that when you buy and install the dishwasher many moons ago, in the instructions it asks you to set the hardness of the water in your area. So you look it up on the website and say, what's the hardness in my water area, and it says it's hard, medium hard, very hard. And then you set some controls, and there's usually a buttons or something like that. You know, there's a menu where you have stupid flashing lights and stuff, and you have to set the hardness level. And what that does is programs the dishwasher to put the right amount of salt through the ion exchange resin to soften the water, and so it conserves salt, so that you're not wastefully just pumping extra salt solution through to move the to remove the ions of the sodium and calcium, replacing it with chlorine. So that's the point. Actually, the point is that that setting is not staying put, because 2 years ago I did this one. That's 2 years worth of use, and I checked the installation. When I went back, and it had blown up, and I came back and it had reset itself to soft water. So if you get the manual out and have a look and see what it's set to, you have to shuffle the buttons and things, or hold the button down. There's all various things for different versions, but essentially you can go in there and check what water softness or hardness of the supply water you have is set to, and it, you know, has a brain fart, I guess, in the microprocessor, and the non-volatile RAM loses the setting and defaults to minimum or medium, and it's just not enough in a hard water area. So this is what's destroyed this Siemens dishwasher, because it just stopped heating up, and I thought, well, I'll get the manual out again and check it, and I just did a shuffle on the buttons, and it was set to low setting. It was set to soft water area, and the tenant hadn't said anything about their glasses coming like this, and that's the result. 100 quid, and a service engineer if you need one, if you can't do it yourself. So I would advise you to firstly check what your dishwasher is set to in terms of the correct setting for the water softness supply for your area, and B, if you've seen glasses like this, then run some decalcifier through your dishwasher, because it could save you like 200 quid or £250 service fee from the service company. And, you know, unhappy wife, got a dishwasher up again. So that's that. Yeah, check your dishwasher is set to the right setting, otherwise you're in for a big bill. And I think it's the lime scale that's destroying them, basically. Certainly these Bosch Neff pumps. So you've got cloudy dishes, check your setting, check your salt. Here's a salt warning light. And your glasses should look like this, not like this. If I put this in the dishwasher after I've serviced it, that'll come out like that. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that. Nothing to do with electronics. I'm sorry if I bored you, but there's a little button down there if you can subscribe if you like it, and if you want to see more, well, leave me a like. Yeah, thanks. And that's that.